She also mentioned mom strength to us on media day and how real it was. And I think we're seeing it on display as Cheyenne Parker in the first 3 games for the Dream has just not backed down at all. Turn the ball over a bit with the style of basketball they like to play, and the Dream are very defensive-minded.
Coach Wright telling us it just comes down to the offense not being
Indiana that pushes the pace. She adds to what they're trying to do, but she just had her first game back, so they might have some chemistry issues as well within their offense.
First game back, she's Corey Robinson has played for 5 different teams, spent some time with San Antonio, Phoenix, Minnesota, Las Vegas, as we mentioned, with Coach Wright, but has been in her 2nd season now with Indiana. Rhyne Howard, pull up, my good, you might want to find in that zone.
Yeah, that's an excellent offensive execution play right there by the Fever. Drew in 2 defenders, left Kelsey Mitchell open beyond the arc, and she drilled it.
She's 4th in the league for in the bonus. Knocks down the first one.
Foul, just a common foul like you mentioned.
Well, that's really tough for them. We're in the first quarter, and Victoria Vivians already has 3 personal fouls.
And that was one of the keys to the game. You know, they will foul. Indiana's run and manages to hold on to it even as Robinson fouls her, knocks in the league. So good job by Rhyne Howard staying composed. I mean, you can't even tell she's working.
See that go for her is a good sign.
And I think that Nia Coffey's offense will come. It'll come with the offensive chemistry by her team and her feeling her way out and getting used to this system.
Howard at the top of the key going against Melissa Smith. 9 on the shot clock. No screen coming. Cheyenne Parker comes.
Speaking of responses, I mean, you look at her size and say she's undersized. Has the Dream come up with steal?
Rhyne Howard going right at the rim. Gets Rhyne Howard looking for free throws. 10 and 11 in this ball game. The only other player that's close.
Free throws, because there's going to be games, and this might be one of them where it comes down to the wire, and every single point counts.
3 for 7 for Alyssa Smith at the stripe. She does have 18 points, though. A couple of points behind Kelsey Mitchell, who's leading Indiana at this point with 21 points. Rhyne Howard finds a lane, pulls up, gets tighter. Hopefully she can return to the game for the Fever, but her in the 18 points and her on the bench at this point as well.
Rookie and grabs that one, allowing Atlanta another possession and a chance to extend the lead.
Lings checks in the ball game for Aaron McDonald. We'll see a little offense defense if it's needed throughout this ball game as far as substitutions.